What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Getting into this episode of B&B. Listen, I'm gonna need for Brad Bell to step it up because I felt like most of the people in this episode, pretty much everybody, had the same conversation that they were having on Friday. Like a total continuation of conversation. I'm like, didn't they just talk about this? Didn't Hope just visit Liam on the last episode? It's how you turn around. It's the same damn thing. I'm like, okay. Um. So anyway, I was shocked that Vinny committed suicide basically, and he wanted to make it look like it was like vehicular homicide or something, like Liam hit him on purpose, and he did all of this to set Liam up to go to prison for his suicide, just so Thomas could be with Hope. I was like, damn, that was some elaborate stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that's insane. Like you're willing to kill yourself just so Thomas could be with Hope. Like that's yeah. That's like mental. That's just insanity. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like that shit baffled me when I saw Thomas looking at that video. I said, "Are you serious?" I was like, "My goodness." Mm-mm-mm. Um, but you know what? This opens the door though, because Thomas is going to use that to get, obviously to get Liam out of jail. But I have a feeling, judging off the promo that I seen, that Justin's not about to let that go down. Because if Thomas uses that video to get Liam and Bill out of jail, or mainly Liam, um, that puts Justin at jeopardy of not getting Spencer publications. Because as long as Liam and Bill are in jail, he gets control of, he can swoop in and try to steal control of Spencer. My thing is, I like it. I like the corporate intrigue. You know what I'm saying? I love that Justin is potentially going to take over Spencer Publications because I feel like it's been a long time coming. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Justin has pretty much been um, Justin is pretty much has been Bill's whipping boy for years now. He's always done everything Bill wanted him to do and more. You know what I mean? So Justin probably is gonna feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go for mine. So I'm intrigued to see how all of that's gonna go down. Um, I definitely feel where Thomas is coming from as far as like cell phones go and not getting your text messages and your phone calls. Like my phone used to do that a couple of years ago. Like I would, for some reason, people would blow my phone up and I would not get the text. I would not get none of my messages, like not even the phone calls. Everything would be delayed. Like I would get them, but I would get them literally like hours after they happened. And I'm like, why is my phone tripping like this? So I definitely feel his pain. Good thing he had Zenday there to, help him with that and fix his phone and stuff. And he got the video, because Vinny filmed that video obviously the same night that he died, and he was sending him numerous messages and stuff. Um, I just can't believe Vinny did all of that just so Thomas could get with Hope. Like that's insane. But anyway, moving on from that, Brooke. Brooke is working my damn nerves. Like I said Friday, I understand she has valid concerns where Thomas is concerned, but I feel like Brooke is doing way too much. Brooke is doing way too much. She's doing the most. Like Brooke need to go sit her little ass down because she wants Ridge basically on her side. That's what she always wants. She wants Ridge on her side because she feels like, oh, we need to stop Thomas before his obsession with Hope comes back. I agree with Ridge. Like, you're assuming that he's going to be obsessed with her again. You're assuming he's going to go off the deep end like he did last time. You're assuming these things. You have no proof of any of it. You know what I mean? Like, no proof whatsoever. And it's messed up because you're putting your husband in another predicament where he has to referee and feels like he's in the middle of his kids and his wife. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? To keep putting Ridge in the middle like that. And I feel like Ridge, he needs to get away from her. Honestly. I was never a big Brooke Ridge fan. Like, to be honest, with them being as a couple, I was never big on that because Brooke is such a hypocrite. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people got hypocritical things about them, but for Brooke to sit there and always prejudge people, and especially with her past, like Brooke has done the most over the years to get Ridge, hell, to get any man. So she's the last person that should be judging anybody or trying to say anything negative about anybody when she wrote the book on it. Um, she's jacked up for that. Like Brooke really is. She need to go sit down. At the end of the day, she gave Hope her, advice, her opinion, and Hope listened to it. So it's like at the end of the day, fall back. You know what I mean? And Ridge was being realistic with Brooke. He was telling her, like, okay, so what if Liam does go to prison for the rest of his life? What then? You know what I mean? And he was telling her, like, okay, so what if she turns to somebody? And it's so funny that she wants Liam with Hope so bad after everything Liam has done. Like, Liam cheated on Hope. Now he's sitting in a jail cell. Like, Liam has done the most, too. You know what I mean? But yet, that's who you want for your daughter. Brooke really needs to go sit down. Like, you are not the matchmaker. Your daughter's a grown woman. She knows what she's doing. She can be with whoever she chooses to be with. That's her business. Like, Brooke just needs to chill out and focus on her marriage. Because she keeps talking about Thomas's obsession, but it's more so now looking like she's obsessed with Thomas. You know what I mean? Because every 5 minutes, Ridge, I don't want Thomas around my daughter. Ridge, I don't trust Thomas right now. Ridge, I don't... Like, go sit your ass down somewhere before you get put in an insane asylum or something. Like, go sit down. Because she's coming off looking obsessive right about now, and it's not cute. Like, go sit. Damn. Like, your daughter is a grown woman. Leave her be. Damn. I know Ridge just be like, oh my God, like, what the hell have I done remarrying this woman for the billionth time? Like, she's nuts. So anyway... Hope, when she visited Liam again for the 12th millionth time, my thing about that is, what fantasy island does Hope live on? Like, she always coming to the jail or whatever, talking about, oh, they need to let Liam go. Trying to tell the cop, oh, you should let Liam go. He didn't do this on purpose. I'm like, Hope, that's your privilege, Sean, because once they arrest somebody, it's not up to them to let them go. This is jail. They can't just let people go just because they say they're innocent. You know what I mean? People in jail right now are saying that they're innocent. And yes, we all know Liam is innocent right now, but that's just not the way the judicial system works. I agree with the cop. Once they arrest somebody, they're arrested. You know what I mean? It's up to a judge. And I agree. He told her, he was like, when a judge tells me to let him go, I will let him go. Until then, I'm not letting him go. I totally agree. I'm like, what fantasy world do you live in? Like, your privilege is starting to show. You can't just go up in the jail and say, let my people go, and they let them go. No, we don't do that over here. That's not the way the world works, unfortunately. And in some cases, that's a good thing because you got people all the time, like I said, saying they're guilty, but we all know they're not. And they're just doing their job. They got their job. The cop's job is to lock people up based off the evidence that they have. And Liam made a confession. And that's exactly what Justin was telling Hope. Liam confessed. Had Liam not made that confession, he wouldn't be sitting in a jail cell right now. That confession is really what gave them all the evidence that they needed. Because without that confession, they wouldn't have had evidence. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have had evidence that led to Liam. So he confessed out of the kindness of his heart and his conscience. And it landed him in jail. So what more do you want people to do? Blame Liam for it. He the one that confessed. Ain't nobody forced him to do that but his conscience. And Liam basically was trying to tell Hope, focus on you, focus on the kids. Don't worry about him. He's in jail right now. You don't need to put all your focus on him. Focus on, taking care of your business at home. And, that's not out of the ordinary because most men tell women that. Hell, most women tell their men that too when they're in jail. Like, it's about being strong because when you're in jail and you're looking at prison or, waiting for the trial or whatever, you really got to be strong in jail because mentally, if you're not strong enough, being in jail will fuck your mind up. Not only just jail, but once you enter prison and all that, you got to be strong. You know what I mean? Prison and jail and all that stuff is not for the weak-minded. So, you know, Liam got to suck it up, stop putting on that pouty face, and, you know, get with it. Because if not, it will mess you up. You know, them dudes up in there, they not going to be too receptive. I'm just saying, they going to beat you down. But again, I honestly feel like Brooke just needs to go have a sit down, let this play out, you know, stop worrying so much about what Thomas is up to and just focus on being there for your daughter. You know what I mean? That's where her focus needs to be on. You know, focus on being a support system. Like Ridge said, yeah, she has the support of the entire family, but she also has Thomas's support. So Brooke just need to calm her little neurotic behind down and just let it be. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, and I'll see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.